Well, I'm an ambassador for the Skin and Cancer Foundation, so when they asked me to be involved in the March Against Melanoma campaign, I jumped at the chance. I'm Vice President of the Lifestyle Medicine Association here in Australia, and that's all about doing what we can do to optimise our health and well-being and prevent us from getting ill. Now, March Against Melanoma is exactly that, doing what we can do to prevent ourselves from getting skin cancer. Fighting skin cancer is a really important cause. Here in Australia, it's a major cause of illness and death, which I think people forget. My assistant's father, she recently got married. She's the second sister to get married, the last one in the family, and I was recently MC at their wedding. And her dad was there, so it was a terribly emotional day for the entire family because they know that he can no longer be cured. It started as a melanoma right in the middle of his chest. It's now spread throughout his body, and he's a very, very sick man. Fortunately, he's still with us, and he was able to see his last daughter get married, but seeing the emotions of the family on that day really brought it home to me. This is a man in his 60s who still had so much life ahead of him, yet he will be taken from this world too early. If you come from Europe and you have very white skin, then yes, you do have a higher risk of skin cancer, and you need to be aware of that. You know, if it takes you forever to try to get a tan in the sun, that should be telling you that maybe that's not what you need to be doing. But I think it's also important that we get the message across that if your skin tans easily, that doesn't mean that you're safe. It doesn't mean that it's okay for you to spend hours and hours out in the sun. You know, we have skin cancer, melanoma appearing in farm workers and people who are accustomed to being out in the sun. So I think the message is that there is no level of skin that makes you safe, and you need to do all that you can to prevent this cancer.